thoughts if you're headed to the office, right? Because we all got to make the money. That's why you're headed into work. Today is Money Monday, and we all need more of that green stuff. With half of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, most of us are looking for ways to increase our income. So we want to bring in Clint Arthur. Meet him, an entrepreneur, also the author of Speaking Game, 7-Figure Speaker Secrets Revealed. So he's here to tell us the 5 things that you should never say and the 5 things that you should always say if you need more of that cash. My kind of guy on a Monday as we kick things off.
Thank you. Good morning. Great to be here. And the first thing you should never say if you want to make more money is let me think about it.
Let me think about it.
That's just a code word
Okay.
for I'm too chicken to tell you no. So I'm going to say, let me think about it. Then you got to call me back. Then we got to talk about it some more. And then I got to say, I'm still thinking about it. Stop wasting time and just tell people yes or no.
I could see that. You could be perceived as having just a little bit of doubt as well. If you walk away from the conversation going, they got to think about it.
Yeah, well, people know what they want, usually, and it's better to get to it. And on the other side of it, you should encourage people to make decisions and save everybody time by saying yes or no to you. If you say, let me think about it, or you should think about it, then that is code for I'm too chicken to ask you to make a decision.
What about coulda, shoulda, woulda?
That's like a
Oftentimes
line.
we hear it doesn't exist.
Well, that's like a line out of a Frank Sinatra song. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, and that's about regrets.
Yeah.
And don't live your life with regrets. You should live your life with learning lessons. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you draw, but you learn lessons and move forward. And then the 4th thing you should never say is, let me give you a discount. Don't discount your stuff, especially not if you're working and giving a service. It just makes you feel like you're cheated. You don't want to get less than what you're worth. Always ask for it and get it. That's how you make a lot of money.
We've got another one to talk about, but before we go any forward, Clint, I want to go back. Do these work in life or when it comes to negotiating or
Okay, so we're talking about money, but a lot of this stuff will work for anybody. If you're a mom trying to manage your kids, if you have a boss and you want to get anything done, this is about impact, influence, and income. And it works for anybody in any circumstance. So then
So with that, Clint, can I have a discount?
Yeah, can I have a discount? That is really a very tricky psychological thing because it means you don't think you're worth it. If you're a real baller, you just come in, you slap down the Amex, and you drive out in the Rolls Royce. You don't negotiate the price because you're worth whatever.
Right.
So don't ask for discounts, just pay full price. I'm not saying you should get ripped off, but you should always have the right deal, but negotiating the price is never the right thing to do in any way. Now let's talk about the things you should always say.
Yeah, sure. Your full name. Okay, this is extremely interesting. We were talking about this earlier. Use the example of calling the restaurant and making a reservation.
Okay, so if I call up a restaurant, I say, hey, this is Clint Arthur. I'd like to come in at 8 o'clock with my wife for dinner. And they're thinking to themselves, well, I don't know who Clint Arthur is, but he must be important. He's got his full name. And if you think about the presidential elections, Hillary Clinton never called him Donald Trump. She only called him Donald because she was using a strategy to reduce his power, authority, and prestige. So if that's the opposite, you should always do the opposite of what she was doing, which is use the full name to get more power and prestige. That's how you get more money.
You sound like you have more authority too, and there must be something subconscious going on because if I just say Rita, for example, last time I made a reservation, I'm like, yep, it's for Rita.
A lot of it is about.
If I say my first and last name, I'm like Rita Garcia.
Yeah, you think you're more powerful, and that's a big component of making more money. The second thing you should always say if you want to make more money is, give me the money. Now, if you're trying to get your kid to clean their room, do you expect them to read your mind? No. You tell them, go clean your room, and they'll do it. And you'll probably get a lot more money in life if you tell people to give you the money.
As opposed to saying, can I have a discount? Like asking a question. Instead, you go in there, you demand it.
As opposed to just expecting them to say, oh, I want that. Let me give you the money for that.
Okay.
You should make them decide and give you the money. Then the third thing you should always say, if you want to make more money, is I'm the only one in the world who can give this to you.
Right.
Unless you can say that, you have a real problem because they're going to find somebody else who'll do it cheaper, or they'll just find somebody else that they like better or they think is prettier, and that will cut down the amount of money you make.
And Clint, that's also a great way to set yourself apart, right? And let whoever it is you're talking to, let's say, for example, a boss, to let them know you are unique. This is why you need me.
If you're not unique, you're going to make a lot less money. You must find a way to do that. And a lot of times, and that's why people become celebrities, the best way to do that is to become famous, either really famous or just in your community or organization.
Right. Okay, we have a few seconds left. I want to get to number 4. I don't discount, but I can give this bonus.
Let's say you're an auto mechanic and the guy says, $500 for this brake job. Can't you cut me a brake? You say, hey, the price is the price, but I will detail your car for you so it looks beautiful when you come pick it up as a bonus.
Give and take kind of deal. I can see that. How about this last one, number 5? You always should say, I am very grateful.
It was not that many years ago that I was a taxi driver here in Los Angeles. And today, to be here on the day we celebrate the greatest speaker of all time, and I'm here talking about making money as a speaker, and I'm making more money than 99% of the National Speakers Association members, I am so grateful to be right here in this chair, and gratitude will get you very far in life.
Wow, you and me both. Hey, congratulations to you on this new book.
Thank you.
Really appreciate the wisdom here, 5 and 5. We'll put them up on our website as well.
All right.
Thanks. All right, we're going to